Today's video is going to be a little bit different than normal. I've made a sort of video within Dreams for the community jam, which the theme was Science Explained. My topic was interpolation, which is something that we all use within Dreams, specifically when we're blending things with keyframes or within signal manipulators. We use a lot of interpolation within Dreams. So I figured I'd make a nice little tutorial here within the game, something different. Please, I'd love to hear everyone's feedback. Go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. If you're new around here, click like if you enjoy it. And if you want to see more tutorials in the future, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. I hope you enjoy the video.
Interpolation. I bet this looks familiar to you. You apply blending between two keyframes to get something to move smoothly. Perhaps you change the blending from linear to ease in, like this. Ooh, fancy. But how does this work? Don't worry, I'll show you. We want this block to move from point A to point B over a set period of time. If our blending, or interpolation, is linear, that means our velocity should stay the same over the entire animation. For example, let's say we want this block to travel 5 meters over 5 seconds. In order to do this, every frame will update... Wait a minute, what's a frame? You see, a frame is a single image, like this. To show motion, we want to show many images over time. In Dreams, graphics are drawn to the screen way more than once per second. In fact, they're drawn 30 times per second. Each of these drawings is a frame, meaning in Dreams there are 30 frames per second. Back to what I was saying before. If we want our block to move over time, then every frame the position of the object gets moved a slight amount. So we want this block to move 5 meters in 5 seconds. There are 30 frames in 1 second, meaning over 150 frames, our object will move 5 meters. If the velocity is the same throughout the animation, that means we will move 0.033 meters every frame. Now I know what you're thinking. This stuff sounds complicated, but it's not. Okay, let's do this. On the first frame, we move this amount, and for the next 149 frames, we continue to move that amount and we'll find ourselves 5 meters away. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh, Vince, that's totally not 5 meters. Well, listen, there are rounding errors. It's actually way more complicated than I wanted to admit, but listen, it's okay. We could just use percentages. You see, as the seconds tick by, if we take a percentage of the current time, based off the total time, we can apply that to our distance and get the distance we want. With this technique, by the time we've reached 100% of our time, we've reached 100% of our distance. Now I can tell I'm losing you by the glazed over look in your eyes, but for ease in, it's the same thing, except we take the percentage of time and square it, then apply it to our distance. The use case for interpolation doesn't just apply to distance, but anything that changes over time, like colors here for example. I'd cover more on the topic, but I'm out of time. Science has been explained. You have learned and you have enjoyed it. And if you didn't, I'm really sorry. Please forgive me.